for you today, but before I get to that, I thought I would show you how clean my kitchen is. It is never like this, and that's sort of how much fruit I've got left after a fortnight. You can see there is my shopping and my helper because my little one's asleep. Here's my menu plan. I've actually gone shopping on the Tuesday instead of the Wednesday. I've just got the regulars: nachos, pizza, pasta and veggie platter, veggie eggs benedict, that's like dinner for breakfast because my husband's on night shift. Cheesy broccoli soup's actually vegan, as is the Caesar salad. And then just again, pizza, pasta, and I'm doing a barbecue mushroom and bean burger. That's like a new thing. And then the loaded sweet potatoes is pretty much the only other recipe. And I'm doing a few new things this week this fortnight from these two books. They're both vegan. This one sort of focuses on making things with a Vitamix, which I can just do the same in my Thermomix. And I'm just showing you some of the pictures. The food is amazing, and everything I've made so far tastes really good. There's the burgers I'm going to make. I actually just really like the look of those potatoes. and the veggies eggs benedict I'm doing is coming from this book, which has recipes in the back. And so here is my grocery haul. This is from Aldi. You can see pine nuts, sunflower seeds, passata, sardines for the cat, chocolate, that's actually vegan, that chocolate, seaweed rice crackers, dates, peppers, lentils, coconut milk, coconut cream as well, champignons, jar of garlic, multi-V juice, 2 bags of coffee because we have none left, it was a disaster, some muffins and some wholemeal bread and some raisin toast. And then over here I've got my cold things, not a lot, 2 garlic breads, some chicken strip things for my husband's lunch, and almond milk. And I've got these little sorbets, and they are for Jack, who's my 4-year-old. He's been a bit sick lately, and I took him to see a doctor who's also a naturopath, and she suggested cutting out dairy. So I wanted to make sure he had something, as a treat. And they're suitable for vegans and vegetarians. Aldi actually labels all their vegetarian stuff. Also have tofu, oranges, 9 million potatoes. Baked potatoes are my favourite thing for lunch at the moment. Zucchini, cucumbers, big bag of spinach, broccoli. I've got 2 bags of baby lettuce, 3 bags of avocado. I've got a papaya, sweet potatoes, blueberries, bananas in various stages, and that will sort of get us through the fortnight. A bag of lemons, strawberries, 2 pineapples, mandarins. I've also got some cherry tomatoes, limes, a cauliflower, and then I've got no dairy milk. I've still got enough left, so instead I've got this rice milk, which substitutes great in baking and cooking, and an almond milk that I'm going to try and make a almond creamer. I also went to the health food shop and I got these hemp seeds. I've seen them in a heap of people's videos and they're actually eating them. In Australia, you can see from the little picture there, it's illegal to eat them in Australia. So you're buying them on the proviso that you're not going to eat them, and they actually put this big label over the directions for eating them and talks about making a cream. Anyway, I'll see if I can get it off for you. It's a pretty big sticker. Yeah, I think Australia is one of the only countries that doesn't allow the hemp seeds to be eaten. I also got that toothpaste I showed you. That's for my son Jack. He hates minty stuff. And then I also went to Coles and I got this hot smoked salmon for my husband, some Floridex, which is part of like supplements for pretty much all of us. We've all been a bit sick with the flu, and that's actually quite nice to take. Some dairy-free white chocolate, again another treaty thing for Jack. And then I've got some Worcestershire sauce. It doesn't say that it's vegan, but I couldn't see anything on there that was an animal product. and it's in glass. There was a bigger one that said it was vegan, but it's in plastic, so I thought I'd rather get the glass one. And this rib sauce, which actually, despite what it's called, is, well, it doesn't say it's vegetarian, but again, I can't see anything in those ingredients that is not vegan, and that is absolutely delicious. It's like barbecue sauce, but sweeter. It's really good. And finally, I went to the bulk food store, and I wanted to get polenta, but they only had this popping corn, so I thought I'm going to try and grind it down. And you can see the pink number. I weighed my jar before I left, and then I got sesame seeds as well. And yeah, you can just take as much as little as you want. Here are the prices. It actually came to be really cheap. Last time I was there, I spent a gazillion dollars. I must have bought all the expensive things. Here are my other receipts. Coles, the health food shop, and here is the slow go through of Aldi. So I think the coffee was the most expensive thing. Also the avocados, I got 3 packets and I think they were $7.99. Yep, there they are. But I actually, when I was filming this, I went through and looking for the other avocados and they actually didn't scan. So he must have, oh no, sorry, there they are at the top. Yeah, so I did get charged. So $21 on avocados. And yeah, I think that's the, yeah, 20. Oh, well, the coffee would be $23. So about the same amount on coffee and avocados. But we have that every day.